of Myanmar Parliament. Luto origins trace back to the Bagan era, AD 1211 to 1235, created a privy council of senior ministers to manage the day-to-day affairs of the government. Under the aegis of Myanmar kings, the Luto was a center of released royal orders, and sovereign power remained in both of the king and the Luto. It was also a highest organ in administration as well as jurisdiction. Under the British colonial rule, there was a legislative council led by a Vice Governor General consisting of 9 members. According to the 1935 Government of Burma Act, colonial legislature consisted of 2 chambers, the 36 seats Senate and the 132 seats House of Representatives and the Governor General. According to Aung San Suu Agreement, the Constituent Assembly was established in 1947. The first constitution was adopted on 24th of September 1947. Myanmar gained her independence from Britain on 4th of January 1948. Upon gaining independence, a state assembly was convened with a system of parliamentary democracy. Upon independence and based on the 1947 Constitution, a democratic system centered on the Union Parliament was established. The legislature was divided into 2 chambers. The Upper House Chamber of Nationalities, Lumyozu Luto, and the Lower House Chamber of Deputies, Pidu Luto. Following the coup d'etat on 2nd March 1962, Parliament was suspended until a rubber-stamp legislature, the People's Assembly Pidu Luto, was in place from 1974 to 1988. The SLOC, later turned into State Peace and Development Council, took over the governing functions until early 2011. The government set up a drafting commission to draft a new constitution in December 2007. In May 2008, a draft constitution was approved by a referendum and a general election was held on 7th of November 2010. The elections were for the 2 houses, namely Pidu Luto, House of Representatives, consisting of 326 elected members, and the Myoda Luto, House of Nationalities, consisting of 168 elected members, and 4 state or region Lutos, sub-national level legislatures. On 31st of January 2011, the new parliament was convened for the first time. According to the Constitution 2008, the Pidu Luto, the Pidu Luto, the Myoda Luto, and state or regional Luto are formed in the Republic of the Union of Myanmar. The Pidu Luto. The Pidu Luto House of Representatives is formed with representatives elected on the basis of townships, as well as population, and representatives being the Defense Services personnel nominated by the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Services. Section 109 of the Constitution provides that the Pidu Luto has a maximum of 440 representatives with not more than 330 elected representatives and 110 nominated. As prescribed above, the term of the Pidu Luto is 5 years from the day of its first section. Amyota Lutto. The Amyota Lutto, House of Nationalities, formed with representatives elected in equal numbers from regions and states, and representatives being the Defense Service personnel nominated by the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Services. Section 141 of the Constitution provides that the Amyota Lutto has a maximum of 224 representatives with 168 elected representatives, an equal number of 12 representatives from each region or state inclusive of relevant union territories, and 1 representative from each self-administered division or self-administered zone, and 56 nominated as prescribed above. The term of the Amyota Lutto is the same as the term of the Idu Lutto. It expires on the day of the expiry of the Idu Lutto. Pidangsu Lutto. The Pidangsu Lutto bicameral parliament is composed of 2 chambers, totaling 664 members. The 440 seats Idu Lutto and the 224 seats Amyota Lutto. Its term is 5 years, and its ordinary sections have to be held within 15 days from the first day of the commencement of the first ordinary section of Idu Lutto. It can be set at least once a year, and maximum interval time between 2 sections shall not exceed 12 months. The duties of Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the Pidangsu Lutto have to be alternatively taken by the Speakers and Deputy Speakers of 2 Luttos, House of Representatives and House of Nationalities for each half-term, 30 months each. The Pidangsu Lutto has the right to enact the laws for the matters prescribed in Schedule 1 of Union Legislative List as the entire or any part of the Union. It is also vested in legislative power for the matters not enumerated in the legislative list of the Union, regions, states, self-administered divisions, and self-administered zones. Thus, the Pidangsu Lutto Assembly of the Union is the supreme legislative body of the Union. Myanmar and IPER. Myanmar has participated in IPER activities as a special observer in 1997. In 1999, it became a permanent special observer. In September of 2011, Myanmar Parliament became a full-fledged member of IPER at 32nd General Assembly. The IPER Joint Committee has been formed at the Pidangsu Lutto Union Assembly, inclusive of about 20 MPs from both houses. It is responsible for IPER affairs, resolutions and preparations for the IPER General Assembly. IPER ASEAN Interface Meeting between the speakers, presidents of IPER member parliaments, and heads of government state of ASEAN member states was organized by Myanmar Parliament. The Pidangsu Lutto, with the collaboration of IPER Secretariat and Naypyidaw during the ASEAN Summit in May 2004. Furthermore, 2 workshops on parliamentary budgeting and transparency were conducted in Naypyidaw, Myanmar. It was designed to create awareness through the capacity building development along with ASEAN under the IPER Capacity Development Program, jointly with GIZ, German Corporation for International Cooperation. Its second workshop was organized during 21st and 22nd of June 2014. And the third workshop was followed up during 13th and 14th of January 2015. Likewise, Myanmar parliamentary delegations have been actively participating in IPER workshops.